Bravo, sir, that's the stuff for me. And put an end to every plea. Nip with your nails, lads, crack 'em fine. Here's to liberty, bring in the wine. I drink a glass to liberty, my friend, if only local vintage weren't so bad. You best not hear that notion here, God. Agreed. I fear the landlord will offend, or I would offer every other worthy guest from my own cellar something of the best. In that case, good. I'll say 'twas my request. But give no nip such samples, sir. I hate a real good glass, for we appreciate. For if it's my judicious word you ask, you have to fill my gullet for the task. They come from Rhineland, I presume. Give me a gimlet. What's that for? You surely haven't casks outside the door. The landlord's tools are there across the room. Now say what's yours, a sparkling wine, perhaps. How's this? Have your varieties, good sir. I'll give you all, whatever you prefer. Aha! You soon began to lick your checks. Well, if you have to choose, I'll call for rain. First, in our fatherland's good gift of wine. Fetch me some wax to make the spigots quick. Nothing but a conjuring trick. And yours? Champagne, dear sir, is mine, and let it be a foaming, sparkling wine. One can't be always banning foreign stuff. We have to look abroad for much that's fine. A German hates a Frenchman, sure enough, but has a true affection for his wine. Sour vintages I always shall pass by. I much prefer the sweet wines to the dry. Just say the word and you shall have Tokay. Sirs, look me in the face and let's be frank. Is this a foolery or a silly prank? Father, in such distinguished company, unseemly joking would be out of place. Therefore speak up, sir. What's the wine to be? And I'll endeavor then to please your grace. I'm not particular, if that's the case. Sweet grapes, sir, on a wine-stuck board. The he-goat, the branch of horn. Wine comes from dew, the grape from wood. The table yields us wine is good. Deep nature has a wonder still. So draw the buns and drink your fill. Oh, grand and fountain, do it with a will. My compliments, and don't let any spill. Here's Hottentot, we are for wine, and lap the liquor as it flows, and happy as 100 swine we drink and don't care if it snows. Now they're let loose in democratic bliss. Come, let us go. I've had enough of this. Why rush away? Or if you stay, a revelation shall you see of charming bestiality. Help! Fire! Give help! A hellish flame! Peace! Friendly element, be quiet in him. A spot of purging fire in wisdom's name. We'll make you sorry for it all the same. Who do you take us for, man? What's your game? I'll stop his jokes, no matter what he says, and steam quietly off the premises. Come, how dare you, sir, begin your hocus-pocus in our inn? Silence, or the beer can. Broomstick, this to me. Will you add insult, sir, to injury? Asking for it, watch the fighting. Stop. Fire, fire. Stab meet this outlaw, practicing black art. He's anybody's gift. Strike for the heart. Mirage mount on sight and word. Vision, sense, and place be blurred, and minds be distantly transferred. Where may I be, and what this lovely land? And vineyards, aye, and clustering grapes stand. And here, beneath a roof of green, the richly loaded stems are seen. Illusion, take your scales from off their eyes. The devil's humor, let them recognize. What's this? I what? I think I held your nose. And I had hold of Steeples, I suppose. A sort of shock it was through every limb. Give me a check. My head begins to swim. But tell me, what's the meaning of it all? Where is the knave? If I could hold him fast. He realized that moment was his last. I think I saw him hurtle through the hall upon a barrel riding in the air. My feet are leaden, bound, and dragging on the ground. What if the wine's still flowing there? All lies it was, a phantom, a cheat, and yet it seemed like wine, a tasted sweet. And what about the clusters overhead? And who will say that miracles are dead? This which is quackery disgusts my soul. Is this your promise that I be healed by crooked counsel, crazy hope, by truth of some decrepit dame revealed? Or will my age be 30 summers less by watching witches stir in their scummy nest? And that's on the summit and the force of all your cunning. Is my hope so blind? Can nature yield no salve or secret source? As fit requital for a noble mind. My friend, you show the sense of which I thought there is indeed a recipe for you, but that is hidden in another book, read in a chapter of the rarest truth. Then tell me, God, here's nature's recipe, without a doctor, gold, or sorcery. Begin at once a life of open air, to dig and trench and cultivate the ground. Content yourself within the common round, and for our dinner have the homeliest fare. Live with the beasts on equal terms. Be sure that where you rape, your hand must spread the dung, and there, my friends, you have the certain cure, by which at 80 years you still are young. All that to me is fun, I'm afraid. I lack ability to play the spade. I have nothing with the simple life akin. That's where the witch comes in. Still having about the wretched crone, cannot you brew an ichor of your own? A pretty pastime, meanwhile I postpone 1,000 projects ardently desired. There's need, not art and sciences alone. A time of patient brooding is required. A subtle sprite can watch the brew for long, but only time can make the fragment firm and strong. You scarce can guess the things the mixture needs. Ingredients passing strange are used to make it. From devils teaching true the task proceeds, and yet the devil cannot undertake it. Behold the step, a nice 4-footed brace. The footman and the maid sit face to face. Your dame, it seems, is not at home.